y'all out there? It's your boy, Gleech FA Creator RKU, and today we have a very special guest. We got Raj Raps in the building, man.
What's going on?
Respect, respect. Welcome, my dude.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having me. I invited me, so yeah, man, I'm grateful. Y'all watching the Records Universe right now. Okay, man. Tell the people, your name, where they can find you, where you from.
My name is Raj Raps. You can find me on basically everything at Raj Raps, RAHJRAPS. I do music, I produce, engineer. I try to do everything, a little bit of everything. Yeah, I kind of got like a little, I don't like calling it a record label, I like calling it like a social hub.
Right.
OTRS, entertainment for like everybody. Whatever you do, there's a place for it. OTRS, it stands for Only the Real Survive. So if you're creating art and you're doing it from your heart, it's always going to be relevant. It's always going to be around.
That's dope, bro.
So, yeah.
Tell the people a little your background, where you from.
I'm from Scotlandville, Louisiana, but I was mainly raised in Baker. Man, I went to Baker High. I was in the band up there too. Doe got me into music when I was real young. I remember, he probably don't remember, but the first song I ever made, I was like 7. Damn. He came over, he put on a Soulja Boy beat, and he had a headset, and he downloaded Adobe Audacity or whatever it is. And we recorded freestyles over a Soulja Boy beat.
That's wild.
And just seeing him always had the equipment, that's what made me want to like do it. I'm like, if he could do it, I know I can too.
Right.
So, yeah. And then just music, it's in our blood with like you said, with my great grandfather and stuff. It's kind of just in us. So I like everybody in our family like really be working some way in music.
Type,
Yeah. So I don't like saying it's my purpose, because I feel like I'm gonna always be trying to find what my real purpose is. I don't feel like it's music. I feel like it's helping people in some way.
Something a little bigger.
So yeah, I just feel like this is just a step in finding it, and it made me happy. People enjoying it, So we keep doing
it. Fakes. Who are some of your biggest influences?
My biggest influence, I'm gonna say, I don't know if you ever heard of Pierre Bourne.
I fuck with Pierre Bourne.
That's my biggest influence. Yeah. Like from the sound mostly. I don't like
shout out Pierre.
Yeah, shout out Pierre. Yeah, I listen to like a mix of different things. Like, if I could just say like a genre, because it's not even necessarily people, it's more like a sound. Like soft rock, like soft rock music. So like that's kind of, I don't like to say when I rap I try to think of it like with a rock element, but like more laid back, like with the same melodies and vibes, but more toned down, if that makes sense.
Interesting.
And I like I really was inspired by Drake just due to his versatility. Like Drake has done so many different sounds, been on so many different songs, but it always sounds like Drake no matter what.
Yeah.
So
Drake tried to put his hands in everything.
Yeah, so that's why I'm just like, musically, I could say he inspired me, because that makes me want to always try something different. Because I got like dance hall songs, I got like boom bap songs, I got, the Pierre type songs, but I've always been like, I'm going to try whatever, whatever I feel like sounds good to me at the time.
Okay. And again, y'all tuning in with the Records Universe, Raj Raps, you know what I'm saying?
Subscribe, like it up. Show my man some love.
Turn y'all notifications on so y'all don't miss this train, But going further in, what do you see yourself doing in 3-5 years?
5 years, more shows, more shows and more music. Just being able to fully dedicate myself to music, if that makes sense. No. I don't want to say I'm gonna be in a specific place or a specific type of feeling or anything, but I know for sure I'm gonna be doing this. Just hopefully it'll be making the bills get paid.
Thanks. Yeah. What role would you say your art would play in society, like as far as like just in general, what you inspire to? What do you?
When people hear my when they hear my music, like what I wanted to like do for people.
What do you want them to kind of?
I want it to be like a pick me up. Like
Yeah.
the music I'm making right now, like my more past music, that was more like confident music. Like, okay,
Mhm.
I understand what you're going through. I'm here for you. Now the music I'm making now is like, yeah, it's more of a party vibe, but it's partying like that because I'm trying to get you up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I know being down after telling you you could get up so many times, you know,
Yeah.
you just be like, come on, bro,
You
you've been
want to hear
saying this
something else?
forever. So now I'm like, well, if I got to do it with this type of sound to get you up on your feet, that's what we
Hmm.
finna do. So with the music, I try to keep the lyrics on some, you know, everything might not be, oh, you know, get up, you know, but
I
you know,
got
it's
you. I
like a
got you.
just happiness. I want everybody to be happy when they hear my music. I don't want you to hear my stuff and be like, oh, that was a sad, you know.
Right. Right.
So yeah.
Okay. Okay. Uh, what art do you mostly identify with? It could be a genre. It could be art in
I
general.
have been seeing a lot of like they got this term called like alternate. I don't know, like ALT
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
alt.
I
Yeah,
know.
I feel like that's more me because it's really I wouldn't even say I'm really a rapper. I just feel like I make music because I do rap.
Hmm.
I since I incorporate different elements into it, I don't feel like that's just rap. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Rap to me is J. Cole, like Kendrick. That's rap.
Yeah.
That's hip hop. I feel like I don't do anything close to that, so it's kind of hard for me to be like, yeah, I'm a rapper.
Are you so you feel like you are more either just alternative by itself
Like
or just alternative
alternative,
hip
like
hop?
yeah, alternative. Cause I want to try stuff like I want to try like how Drake released that like dance album. I want to try to
Mm-hmm.
make stuff like that too.
Shout out
So
Drake.
yeah, shout out Drake again. So just I guess that just comes with the versatility. I can't really just be like, yeah, I'm rap.
Right, right. Because it don't. You gotta be different, man. For
Yeah,
real though.
for sure. But if you are a rapper, don't you know rap.
Right,
Just do be good at who you are. I just
right.
know for me, I wanted to try different stuff. I wanted to be, you know.
Okay, okay. Dope, dope, dope. What memorable? What memorable? Ah, shit. What memorable? I'm fucking that word up. What memorable? One more time. What memorable response? I'm gonna chop this shit up anyway. So let me make sure it's still recording. Yep. What memorable response have you had to your work?
Really, honestly, being able to like when I started to now, just seeing anybody's reaction to my music. Because I remember when I first started, you'll play your music, people and they be like, "Oh, this cool,"
Right.
and like, or some people tell you like, I had real friends. They'd tell me, "Yeah, this not it." They'd be
Hey
like, "I don't even know what
yo,
you're talking about."
that's dope though, bro. Cause
Yeah, shout out them because I feel like if they would have never told me like, "What are you talking about?" I would have still been trying to force it instead of figuring my own way.
I feel like you have to have room for some type of criticism.
Yeah,
And
if you feel like your artwork is 100%, don't show it to the world.
what do you mean?
Like if you feel like you got the perfect piece and you don't want to hear anything about it, like this is perfect no matter what anyone says, do not show it to the world because somebody's always gonna feel otherwise.
Right. Hey, I love that. I love that,
Like
bro.
that's why I tell people I'm like, if you're scared to put out music, just do it anyway because somebody's gonna like it somewhere.
Facts. Somebody go vibe with you, bro.
Like me and Markel, well, me and X Doe was going through music earlier, and he was just like, "How much? Like, how does he have 100K?" I'm like, "Cause somebody like it."
Right.
Like, so that's just how I feel, you know. Yeah, cause I had a conversation with a guy, and he was like, "Yeah, bro, when I first was listening to your music, I couldn't get with it, but after a while, it was just like, yeah, I like this."
So seeing the progression.
Yeah, so I'm just like, that's cool, like So I just really like seeing people responses over time.
Not the fake. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you because
Send it to him from there. Oh, you gonna just text me his shit? All right.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I ain't gonna send it to him until we done. So about 10, 20 more minutes. So tell him I'll be bugging. Nigga, I ain't trying to rob him for $5.
You know how many weeks?
I'll get your money, son.
Is the artistic lifestyle lonely? And if so, what do you do to counteract it?
It's not really lonely. Well, it kind of is, cause that's just my personality. Though I don't really like being around a lot of people. So to counteract it, I kind of just the people that are in my life, I try to be around them. And I be high, so I don't really be caring, bro.
Thanks.
After a certain point, it's just be like, all right, I'm gonna go do some stuff by myself or make a song about it. Really.
Big spill, big spill. What did you feel about our COVID? What did you feel about our COVID saga?
COVID
and did you like stay in the house, wear your mask all the time?
I ain't wear a mask all the time. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was kind of willy nilly with it. I ain't gonna lie. I think I caught it one time, but I ain't go to the doctor or nothing like that.
I think everybody caught that.
That was the last thing I was trying to do.
For sure, I had for COVID since I had my own studio equipment at the time. So during COVID, I kind of just I took that as my opportunity to lock in and hone in on my craft. So really, for that whole year, 2020, I dropped like 50 songs. I was just recording every day until like I decided to go get a job and stuff. I was recording like every day, so I feel like that really just gave me. I play you too, boy.
Alright, bro. Appreciate that shit again.
Hey man, hit me up, bro.
I'm gonna be hitting you with some more previews so you can put on your page.
Alright, be careful too, bro.
Definitely, you too.
But yeah, man, just during COVID, I just took that as my opportunity to like really lock in and hone in on my craft because I was like, I could sit here for hours and have nothing else to do. But
If you had a choice, bro, would you want extra eyes or extra arms? It's a random question.
extra arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see everything I need to see now.
Well, extra eye does give you kind of like that different, not a third sense, but kind of like, it depends where the eye is, because
It's just extra arms, you'll be able to multitask so much more.
Facts.
Like, I could be able to like, with music, I could be able to like do everything at once. I could say if you play guitar, you can drum with one side and play guitar with the other two.
Right.
Or like just thinking of shit like that. Like if you paint, you can paint way faster.
Right, that's true.
Because if we going by how arms work, that means you'll have two dominants. So that means this side you could paint twice.
Right, right.
So them sides will be going crazy. That'll be done in less time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think how else could it be useful. You could cook faster.
You'll probably be one of the best fighters.
Oh God, you got 4 arms. Like, come on, son. If you get beat up with 4 arms, it's just not meant for you. Basketball, just imagine 4 arms, son.
Yeah, it ain't.
Top defender.
You're not gonna be able to. You're not gonna qualify for the league, bro. Like it's unfair.
Yeah, man. So I'm definitely going. I'm going.
I would say that would be like a top defender. You got 4 arms. Where you going?
Like for real, bro. You could pump fake and try to take off, and come on.
Real talk. Are you into like are you currently doing any research or anything like trying to learn something new?
I've been researching like clothes.
Yeah.
If that even makes sense. Not even researching clothes. Like I'll like find a piece of clothing on like a weird streetwear boutique and just like go dive into it. Cause I've been trying to get into more like, instead of, when I see people say fashion, they just be wearing like expensive brands. When I say fashion, I want to wear like pieces, like, like, say if I got on like some black jeans, I would want my shirt to be like extravagant, and I just don't know what that means yet. Right. So I'm trying to find it.
What work do you most enjoy doing?
Damn. Work? None.
None?
None of the above.
Hey, I feel it though.
Because I don't know, after a certain amount of time when like you doing certain stuff, like really, okay, so when I think of work, people think like making music is work, like that, but after a while it kind of becomes second nature.
Yeah, it becomes
like you know what to do to get something to do this. Right. So it's just like, so I don't really classify that as work, but like the only time I think of work, I could see like tools or like actually like putting your hands on something, doing something, sweating, and I don't like none of that.
Hands on. We talking about maybe building something.
Well, no, I'm not gonna lie. Like really, I was doing plumbing work, so like when I used to do that, and it'll be a cool day. That really like when you get into it, it'll take your mind off everything. Like once you put yourself in that moment, you won't be worried about nothing else that's going on. You'll feel so peaceful and serene.
Real talk. So much you definitely like doing.
So just as long as you like it, whatever type of work you like, I can't explain what I would consider work because, well, music is work and I like it, so it don't feel like work.
Right.
So yeah.
Real talk. Now, he wasn't able to answer this question. I asked him, what was his most embarrassing moment? He must be too cool for school.
Oh no, I'm not that cool. My most embarrassing moment. Oh, it was I don't go to parties like talking about no more. Like if I go to a party, either I got drug out there or like I really want to go. Like so the last party I just went to, it was right when like I ain't gonna say Corona had just started, but it was like October of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So like you know Corona had been thugging for about 6-7 months. So niggas was outside again. They had a party at this club called the Palace, down Plank. I don't know if you ever been there.
Oh yeah, that's my area. I grew up Montesino.
Oh yeah, so over there at the Palace they had like a for Corona back to school some shit Halloween party. So I pulled up and I smoke. I don't really do no drinking. I be chilling. So I was sitting on top of the bar outside. If you've been to the Palace, they got the inside portion and they got the outside portion with the bar and the little.
Wait, where the located? I'm trying to figure.
It's like right when you cross the tracks.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I never been in that bit though.
So it's really like 3 clubs in one. Like there's a building, then you can walk through a little like another room, and there's another building right there, all attached together. Like one time I went in there, they had a party in one, a party in another one, and a party outside, all at the same fucking time. That's just fucking insane.
Crazy.
But at this one, it was just they had shut down the other room. It was just the big one inside and the one outside. So my homeboy was standing on the bar next to me drunk, and I was like, he came with a whole bunch of other niggas. And if you know me, just cause they know you, they don't know me. I don't give a fuck. So I seen them arguing with some niggas in front of us cause I was sitting on the bar. So this was only embarrassing because like of what happened after. So they started scuffing. My homeboy jumped off, but as soon as he jumped off, he got hit and he bumped into a whole bunch of girls that was in front of me, and they all had that red Kappa juice, and I had on gray Levi's. And they spilled it all on my crotch, son. Just all the way down. Son. And I had on a pair of all white Air Max. And it was only embarrassing because it only landed on my crotch. So it didn't show up red till the next day. So when I'm walking out the club, everybody like, bro, that pissed on himself.
Man.
I'm like, come on, son. Like, I wasn't even drinking. I was doing in that bitch cooling. So that's my most embarrassing moment. Because they had at least 500 people, 600 people in that club that night. So, yeah.
Damn.
Shout out my homeboy Nick, though. Because,
it was your homeboy scuffing.
Yeah, it was my homeboys. Like, he used to hang out with these party promoters. Yeah, they you know how them niggas be. The party promoters be in there, bitch, acting tough and shit. So they was getting into it with some niggas that was in the party, and they started fighting. And since they was his homeboys, he dove in. I was chilling, cause I'm like, if you start getting beaten up, then I gotta jump in.
Yeah, that's my dog.
But by that time, everything was getting broke up. It was over with. And I'm sitting here trying to explain to strangers, they was just fighting, like,
right.
They don't give a fuck, son.
They don't care. How has your practice changed over time as far as like your music, just in your life, Because people have like routine practice they do,
I've been trying to take more time for self, if that makes sense. So like, okay, so with music, the practice hasn't really changed. I kind of just like to, instead of trying to force stuff out, like, if I'm writing something one night and I'm like, man, I'm not feeling it, just stop. You know what I'm saying? I like to let everything come out, because when you let it come out naturally, it just resonates 10 times more. And I've noticed that, like, with my music, the songs, I was like, okay, I was trying to make this song. People be like, it's alright. But the songs, I was like, yeah, bro, I was just writing and I don't know what happened. It just came out. And they be like, yeah, this the one.
Yeah.
So, I be like, really with that, just let everything flow. If you feel like it's just not coming out that day, go do something. Go outside, touch some grass.
Real talk.
Like, but
get inspired.
I don't know what you say, bro.
No, so to get inspired.
Yeah, get inspired for sure. Go outside, eat some ice cream. Like, there's many things you can do to give yourself some inspiration. Like,
right.
So, but in real, like in my real life, because I try to separate the music from my real life, even though the music is my real life.
I used to try to do that.
It's just something you just have to. As an artist, you have to, because that's your art. If you get too wrapped up into it, you're gonna burn out. You're going to. When you make it every day and that's all you think about, all you do, you're not gonna love it the same. You're gonna burn out. You have to be a person some days. Like, what we don't realize, like, when we see these like professional artists, the people that up there and shit, we be seeing them all the time, but we don't realize this stuff been taken years ago. Songs been made years ago. These people on vacation, enjoying themselves, living a real life right now.
Right.
And then when they on, like, the only time rappers I could say really probably like moving like that is when you see they on tour.
Right.
But some rappers only go on tour once every 2 years.
Right.
Some rappers don't drop an album every 4 years.
Right.
So that whole, you think they really took 4 years to write an album?
No.
Some people do. Most rappers write their album the month of so that it's dropping.
Right.
So a lot of people they live, then they do the music. That's how it's supposed to be. So
right.
take time for self every day.
Yeah, bro. Self-care. Shout out to Mac Miller. Name something you love and why.
Dang, I love a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna care. Yeah, like I'll be listening to songs in my car and it'll get to a certain part and I'll be singing it and I could just start feeling the tingle and I'm like, yeah, I love this song.
I
like,
get chills.
It's crazy.
I get chills once I be like, oh, this shit is cold. This shit is cold.
Yeah. Yeah, so like I feel like everybody probably get like a different feeling when they really like a song, but that's mine. That's my goosebumps when I feel
My
like
cousin
tingle
throw
back
up. You hear a good song. Oh. I'm joking. Professionally, what is your goal?
To be the best at whatever I attempt to do. Not even the best. Nah, I take it back. My goal is to dang, what is my goal? To whenever I'm done, like whatever I'm doing, whenever I'm done, I want them to be like, okay, I know Raj did that.
Right.
I don't know how.
Distinctive.
Yeah, I want it to be like when you hear Pierre beat you, you know, okay,
right.
Pierre made this. But like anything I do, if I bake a cake, I want you to be able to tell, yeah, that guy Raj had to do that. If
right.
I don't know, I just want my essence to be in whatever I do.
Put your stamp on it for sure.
Yeah, so that's definitely the one.
Name something you don't love and why.
I don't love when someone like texts you, like I hate this when somebody texts you like on some like we need to talk or like they say something like I got something I need to tell you. Why didn't you just say it in the like? Cause now my mind racing, son. Like, and then if they like just say that and then disappear for a minute, just don't say nothing back. It's just like,
right.
Like what the fuck? What could he possibly bleed? And then when your brain starts racing, it's hard to slow that down.
You be thinking about all. Is it about this?
That yeah, like did I do this? Like you start thinking about what you did. You like, but I ain't even did nothing. But then it's just like I had to if they want to talk. And it's like what the fuck?
If you could have a superpower, if you could have two superpowers, what would they be?
Okay. The first one would to be. Dang, why did I think of this? The first one to be to go back in time.
Oh, time travel.
Well, yeah, time travel. Not just go back in time, but time travel for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know what the I can't remember what the movie was, but like when they was going back and then like they was going to change stuff. I don't know if it was a movie or a cartoon. It was that Family Guy. Brian and Stewie started. Well, they didn't time travel. They went to different dimensions.
Right.
And they was messing with stuff. And when they went back to their own dimension, stuff was different because they had touch stuff. Like I don't know if you seen that episode.
Nah, I seen that one.
But I feel like I go back and like, but I want to have the same knowledge I have from present time.
Got you. It would make no sense.
Yeah. So when I go back, when I was rapping in, I ain't gonna lie. I'll make so many songs that I know that's hits now. I'll be on TikTok before anybody. Nah, my main objective would have been to Donald Trump. When Donald Trump won the election, I wouldn't change nothing big like that because I feel like all that is put in like that. I feel like God got a plan. All that's put in play for a reason.
Right.
He getting elected, all that is needed.
Right.
So I go back when people really thought Donald Trump wasn't gonna win. Go straight to like one of them betting places and put $1 million on Trump.
You can bet on poll winners?
I don't think you can, but I'll find a way. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would have bet it like, hey son, I got $1 million.
Niggas would think you a psychic.
They would have been like, son, how? Like, you really think Trump? I'm like, son, I would have put it at the beginning of the election. As soon as I seen Trump was running, $1 million on Trump right now.
Yeah.
They would have been like, what? How you know?
You
just $1 million on Trump. Saying you just tripping, like you tripping. Watch. As soon as I get that, I got my first meal. And then it's gonna start there. Next thing they gonna be like, oh, so what's next? I'm gonna be like, Kobe gonna die. They gonna be like, huh?
You gonna fuck their head
like,
up.
Kobe gonna die and Pop Smoke gonna die in like 2 weeks.
What the fuck, bro? You gonna fuck their head up. Hey, they gonna come.
But you know, I feel like with some shit like that, I'm gonna go save Pop Smoke.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Kobe ain't no saving Kobe because they tried to save Kobe. They told him not to fly. They told him not to
The
fly.
government is going to come pick you up.
That's cool.
I'm gonna let you know.
I feel like I say X, I say Mac too.
Mac is different. He ain't get murdered.
I say Mac though. I go and tell him, hey bro, that's Fent.
Yeah,
I go tell him,
Fent, nigga.
I give him the message, but if he still was like, you know what?
It's so much you can do.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like when I say save, I ain't gonna like jump in front of the bullet and be like, oh.
Right.
I just tell him like, hey, you getting shot today.
Don't
like,
don't have it part of the day pop.
Like today, matter of fact, just don't. Like X gonna be like, bro, just go buy that motorcycle tomorrow. Not today. I hate to say it, I didn't got more love from other cities than here. But I'm just starting to see the love here, and that's cool too. I mean, I ain't tripping. I feel like wherever it come from, that's where I'm probably gonna gravitate more to. So, but right now, like my music do well in like Houston and Dallas. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to get out there soon. Cause I ain't never really been out there on some. All right, let's go out here and hit the city.
Let's get this shit popping.
So I'm definitely trying to work with some more Houston producers. Cause they really, the underground sound is mostly in Houston. Like I don't know if you really listen to like the underground SoundCloud wave that's going on right now.
I ain't been on SoundCloud in years.
Nah, they got rappers like, well, if you probably heard of Yeet. Have you heard of Yeet?
I've heard Yeet.
Okay, so like, the people that was like, I don't really like saying his inspiration because I don't know who inspired people, but the people that was making that sound before him, they all either came from Louisiana and moved to Houston. A lot of people don't know that. The SoundCloud sound is from like, it started in Lafayette and fucking Summers from SoundCloud Lafayette. Like Autumn from Lafayette, Summers from Autumn from Crowley and Summers from Lafayette. Okay. But they live in like Houston now. Right. So the wave that's like popping right now really started in Louisiana, and people's like they giving it to other cities like Atlanta and stuff. I'm like, saying that's our sound. Like it came from Louisiana. What are you saying? Like Autumn, he did his first show. His tour, like his first shows for his tour, it was in Lafayette. He did a show out there, and I had tapped in with his manager, and I was gonna go with. I don't like going nowhere. I hate going places.
I feel you.
So yeah, when I be seeing them, I just be like, yeah, that's crazy, cause that's us.
Problem, bro.
Tune into the records universe.
Yeah. You tune into the record universe. We got my nigga Raj Raps. You hear me? Tell them people where they can find you, dog.
Man, follow me everywhere on Instagram, Twitter, Raj Raps. You know, OTRS Entertainment. You know, what else? I think that's it. That's all you need to find me. YouTube, OTRS Records.
Talk your shit, brother. Talk your shit.
I'm on all streaming services. Most of my music on SoundCloud, though. If you're looking for me on SoundCloud, it's just RR with a star next to it or an asterisk, whatever you want to call it.
Got any upcoming project?
I just dropped a project less than a month ago called Purple Heart, but I am working on a project right now. It's called Attitude Era. It's gonna be like some more. I'm gonna try to get like a heavier sound, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm working on like a little EP called Produced by Pierre. It's just gonna be some remixes of like my favorite songs by him.
Oh, okay.
That's dope. That's gonna be cool. Really, I'm just focusing on. I'm taking each song like step by step. That makes sense. Trying to break it down. So like, when I do put out this product, I could be like, all right, this is a polished EP. I could sit here and be like, I took the time, I put the money into it. You know, not even the money necessarily, but like, I just wanted to be more polished than all my other projects have been.
Got you.
So that and Yanafest, Project Yana.
Okay.
That's really what I'm focused on right now, because I want to make that like an experience for the people too.
Okay.
Like, cause it's gonna be an experience for me. I want that to feel like a festival show for real. Like when I come on stage, I don't want it to be, oh, I'm Raj, you know, nice. I want, hey, DJ, play the song, and then I come out when I start rapping. Like I want it to be crazy,
like an atmosphere almost.
So that's what I'm playing. Like I got a song. It's called Paris Hilton, the single from my Purple Heart. Okay. I say it's about something about having the Hennessy. So I plan on having somebody giving Hennessy shots when that part comes on. Like it's free Hennessy shots for the rest of the song.
Dope shit.
Like, yeah, I'm trying to turn up. So pull up, you know.
And you heard it here first, man.
You heard it here first.
You got Purple Hearts dropped a month ago. Go download that. What is it on Spotify?
It's on SoundCloud right now. We gonna have it on there, and hopefully by the end of this month, I'm trying to get some like things cleared with the producers, because you know how that go.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And he has a show coming up on the 22nd.
The 22nd, July 22nd, 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. The Bass in downtown. I'm not sure what the exact address is, but you know, look up the Bass in BR. It should come up. Yanafest, you know, featuring 544 Icy Girl. Thursday.
Shout out.
Marco Hendricks,
Shout out.
Raj Raps. Shout out Rihanna for sure. I'm trying to remember everybody that's on the flyer. Shit. Godlight, Light. I can't remember. Fuck, it's a lot of y'all. Kins. Yeah, it's a lot of y'all.
Go check that flyer out.
Check
Yana.
that flyer out. We're going crazy all night, you know. Much love from Florida to New Orleans, DR.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Well, it's been a pleasure, my dude.
It's been a pleasure.
Y'all go like, share, comment, turn those notifications on so y'all do not miss this very interesting interview I just had with Raj Raps. And that'll do it for us. This has been the Records Universe. Peace and love. Peace and love.